Mm, man, let me start off first. I said thank God for a new day. Um, I took a little break from YouTube Live to get my mind right, to get my stinking mind right, because my perspective was in need of adjusting, and so it's been adjusted now. Uh, okay, yeah, my perspective is adjusted now, so I'm good to go, fit to fight. Um, but yeah, man, I had got a message yesterday. So the Air Force sets up this deal where you get automated email messages based on the progress of your out processing checklist. Now, remember, I was supposed to leave on the 1st of September. And so it's sending me all these messages like, bro, you breaking all of these expenses and you're supposed to be signing out. So, you have to have all of these things completed. And it keeps sending me nasty grams. And the thing is I told my PCS counselor, which is permanent change of station counselor, I was like, hey, this memo says if I have a projected departure date before this time, I'm supposed to leave, or I can still get my orders. And she was like, yeah, but the problem is, unfortunately, your projected departure date did not get updated in the system. Although it is updated on one system, systems do not speak together, and so it did not get updated on another system. And so a few days ago, and run with me now, because if you've been here before, you know I'm all over the place. So a few days ago, maybe 2 weeks ago, I got an email from the Department of Governmental Efficiency, and it was about filling a survey on how to increase efficiency. So here's my thing. Doge is all about, the civilian sector and the military sector, just trying to trim everything. They trying to do a lot with how many people work in Doge. Hello, everybody. I'm just going to be conscious streaming right now. So if I don't say nothing, respond. Thank y'all for saying hi. Let me start there. Lavinio Gamer, hello, thank you. Jack, hello, thank you. And Elijah, thank you. You know something that I noticed? I noticed that I have about a 70-30 split between male and female. And I have some theories about why that is, but I don't really care to get into it. Mystery King says hi. Hello, Mystery King. But it's like mostly like 10, it's like 10 dudes in the chat and no females. I just pay attention to details, probably finding patterns in things that there are no patterns, but I just make my own patterns. But anyway, so yeah, so the Doge came out here trying to, solicit ideas. The Doge, I need to check the stats on how many governmental employees and how much they've already hacked before they thought, hey, we don't actually know what to do. Maybe we should ask the people for ideas and then we can start from there. How's your day been, man? Man, my day's been good so far. I woke up at like 6 and I noticed now, I used to have this thing where I couldn't wait to get to work. I have this thing now where I'm dreading going to work. and it's really a sad thing because this was um, a beautiful job. Now, it could be that I'm on the bench, and that's probably what's causing me to not really look forward to going to work, because I'm not actively instructing and interacting on a consistent basis with captains. And so that's one of those things where I'm not in the game, and it's hard to maintain focus. And it takes a special type of discipline to be focused. Now, before, when I was still thinking that I was going to be given a fair deal, fair shot, I was breaking my neck to. I'm sorry to hear that, Mr. B. King. I'm sorry to hear that. I think though, and I'm gonna try to put a pin where I was. I probably already lost it, but I think we really, like our generation, we really should focus on doing and having job satisfaction, because we can like reinvent ourselves in a day, and we can pretty much be whoever we want to be. And a lot of times, if there's no security classifications, no checks, they just gonna take you at face value, and whatever you pitch them, they're gonna eat it up. They'll call some people and ask questions about you. And I ain't saying lie or nothing, but I'm just saying be willing to embrace change, and don't feel like our parents' generation, where we just this is the path I chose, and even though the ship is sinking, I'm gonna stay on the path. Nah, man, jump ship. You don't have to have loyalty to a job, because trust and believe they don't have loyalty to you. I already know if I was to drop dead, like right now, I'm going out here to go referee a game. That's why I got my little captain uniform on, captain school uniform. I'm going to go referee a game. I know if I was to drop dead, they're going to call the ambulance, put me in the ambulance, and then they're going to have somebody step right in, and they're just going to keep going. That's literally the thing. So we are replaceable. She running like she tired. We are replaceable, and so we get this power imbalance when we start treating the job like it's not replaceable. And my cousin, he said one thing that stuck with me. He said, I was looking for a job when I found this one. I'm sorry, my camera is this is what happened when you buy stuff from discount stores. I need some new product. I know, man, finding jobs are kind of hard, but losing them is kind of hard too. Yeah, I would say finding a job is hard, but finding a passion is probably not hard. Like being able to find that thing that you're passionate about and finding intersection with livelihood. I think that's probably the move and the goal. And I don't think our generation, I think I'm Generation X. I think Gen X. Yeah, I think I'm Gen X. Millennials, Gen X, I don't know, one of them. I'm a millennial. I was born in the 80s. Our generation, we not fully on that just remix and start something new, because we got like responsibilities. But before you get those responsibilities, like when you in between college maybe and establishing relationships in your career, man, I would flip that job. Like I would just keep until you hit on to something, because honestly, I feel like all of that stuff is a pathway to success. When you have responsibilities and kids and things that you have to take care of, nah. I mean, I say it for me. I definitely chose the safe route. When I, back at the beginning of my Air Force career, I didn't have my licensure. And so what they did is they gave me an opportunity to get out or to retrain. Now, they didn't really give me an opportunity to get out, because if they would have gave me an opportunity to get out, they would have let me just walk like that. Man, this thing is broke. I can't even use it. It's show y'all this junk. Maybe it's operator error. That's what I'm gonna blame it on. I'm gonna blame it on. It's on me. I just don't know how to operate it. But this little thing right here, man, I got this thing from the Burlington discount store. Everything in the discount store is there for a reason. Just understand that there's a default. I mean, not a default, a defect in it. Varying degrees of defect. And so sometimes it's a slight defect. Sometimes it's a moderate defect in your typical department stores. I wish they had like an online store where they gave you the stuff with like pretty hefty defects, because I felt like that was a pretty hefty defect, because it's going to shake the entire time I'm doing the thing, and the whole point is it's supposed to be stable and steel. But when you look at the design, there was no springs or anything on there to stabilize it. So I mean, and it also cost like $7 or something stupid like that. So I should have known better. I was born in the 2000s, 2007. That's when I was born. Oh, okay, all right. So you the next generation then. You're not in my generation. And so that means, okay, you 18. So that means you can like change a job easy. Unless you got some kids or you taking care of a parent or something, because everybody's situation is different. But honestly, like, going to a 9 to 5 and being miserable every day, that's not the move. That's not what you want to get accustomed to in your life. You want to, you don't want to get used to that. You don't want to get comfortable there. Before you get your commitments and everything, you want to find that passion. And yes, I'm about to be late today. I don't know what's going on with this gate, but it's all good. Yeah, you definitely don't want to spend a career worth of time just doing something that you're not really feeling. And even the things that you're passionate about, there'll be days where you just not feeling it. I mean, that's just life. That's how we are. It's the reason why people cheat. It's the reason why people you just get bored with what you have. Maybe you start taking it for granted, and sometimes you can create more problems than what you actually are solving. Yeah. And so basically, I kind of talked myself into realizing that, hey, with the military, especially in the military, this is an assignment. This is not a career issue, because by and large, I actually like my career. It wasn't my first career, but sometimes you start out with a plan, and either you adjust your plan or life adjusts your plan for you. And you find your way to the next gig, and you make the best of it. And that's kind of what I've been doing, and that's what I'm gonna try to do today. I'm gonna try to make the best of the day. Like, I don't even feel like being on the assignment, but I understand you can drive yourself crazy worrying about things that you can't control, or you can control the things that you can control. And one thing that I picked up, that I started doing, and I think it's helping me, is those things that are not in my control, and those things that I maybe necessarily can't change, I have just started giving those problems to God. Yeah, I'm in the service right now, man. Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, I used to work at hour shift at cemetery. It was not my style, so I left for sure. Finding jobs kind of hard, but losing them. Okay. Yeah, what branch? What branch you in? I didn't know that. I did not know that you were in the service. And if you're not subscribed, you should be subscribed. When I'm teaching a class, I'll consistently do a live stream on the way to work just to kind of like get my thoughts together and capture how I'm feeling. But like I said, I kind of took a pause a little bit because um, they froze our assignments, and so I got stuck, and I was a little bit irritated and upset. But I'm good now. I'm good. I'm in the acceptance portion of grief. I've accepted that this is what it is, and we're gonna be here until we not. So I went from a September 1st move to I shouldn't have gotten this lane. To a January 31st move. And I tried to do, so there's this thing where you can get out of the base 60 days before you're reporting no later than date. I tried to get my commander to commit to that, and he was like, nah. He's sick of me, I could tell.
How we doing?
Hey, all right, how you doing?
Not too bad.
Good.
You have a wonderful day.
Thank you, you too. Billy. And so like I can tell that he's like sick of me. I can tell in his reactions. Like, you ever see a person and like before they talk to you, they be like, when somebody do that, they don't really fool with you. That's just signal. And then like when it looks like they got heartburn, see somebody trying to figure out where I'm at because I'm late. What field do you want? I know hello from France. Hello. Viva la France. Can you say something in French? Okay, all right. Girl, that was your cue to leave me alone. She got another message for me. Come to 5. Okay, we'll go. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm getting texted by my ADO trying to be the boss of me. I need a. Oh shoot! I left my stopwatch and my whistle in the other car, and I don't have a referee jersey. I'm just all out of sorts today. Oui, bonjour, muscle. I love it. I love it. Please bring some of that French goodness. I'm gonna tell you, man. Um, so France from America, I don't know if like other countries know how other countries view them, but like we view the French probably in a stereotypical way as like this place of lovers. Everybody's like super romantic and everything gets better and this bunch of wine drinking and sipping, and that's what our media tells us. Not media, but um, movies and TV shows and stuff. Um, it's usually like a mocking thing. It says "Viva la République." I can't. I don't have an accent. Viva la République et viva la France. I love it. Yeah. So I'm getting ready to go out here, and the thing is like when you find yourself, and it's a life lesson right here. When you find yourself being irritable and just like complaining a lot, I think temporarily you may have forgotten about, or you may have looked at the situation in a way where you've forgotten the things that you could be thankful for. Now my boss is texting me. Oh my God.
It's the French president who says this phrase at the end of his speech, for example. Not known France, Paris, suburbs, Marseille. They are not romantic. All right.